Burning more calories doesn't always lead to better fat loss. And that's where most people get stuck. They focus on doing more cardio, expecting that more effort will automatically produce better results. At the same time, they hear about thermogenesis, how the body burns energy through heat, and assume it's a separate, more advanced solution. But these two are not competing systems. They are parts of the same process. And understanding how they work together is what actually makes the difference. Cardio is easy to understand. You move more, your body uses more energy. Walking, running, cycling, these activities increase calorie expenditure during the time you perform them. That's why cardio is often the first strategy people use when trying to lose fat. It creates a clear and measurable output. You can track time, intensity, and effort. And initially it works. But over time something changes. The body adapts. As cardio becomes routine, the same activity may burn fewer calories than it did before. Efficiency increases. Movements become easier. And the overall impact can gradually decrease if nothing else changes. This doesn't mean cardio stops working. It means its effect becomes relative to the rest of your routine. That's where thermogenesis becomes important. Thermogenesis is the process by which your body produces heat by using energy. It happens all the time, not just during exercise. Your body burns energy to maintain temperature, digest food, support organ function, and handle daily activity. This includes what is often called non-exercise activity, small movements like standing, walking, or even shifting position throughout the day. These are not structured workouts, but they contribute significantly to total energy use. The problem is that most people ignore this part of the system. They focus on 1 hour of cardio and overlook the other 23 hours of the day. If activity outside of exercise is low, the overall effect of cardio can be limited. Even more important, the body can compensate. After a cardio session, you may feel more tired. You may sit more, move less, rest longer. These small changes reduce total daily energy expenditure without being obvious. This is how the system balances itself. Thermogenesis also includes how your body responds to food. Digesting and processing nutrients requires energy. This is known as the thermic effect of food. Different foods require different amounts of energy to process. For example, protein typically requires more energy to digest compared to other macronutrients. This doesn't replace the need for activity, but it contributes to the overall system. So instead of asking, cardio or thermogenesis? A better question is, how do they interact? Cardio is a tool. Thermogenesis is a continuous process. One is intentional. The other is constant. If you rely only on cardio, you are focusing on a limited window of time. If you support thermogenesis, you are influencing the entire day. That's why small habits matter. Standing instead of sitting, walking more frequently, maintaining general movement, eating balanced meals. These do not feel intense, but they are consistent. And consistency drives total energy use. Another important factor is recovery. Excessive cardio without proper recovery can increase fatigue. When fatigue increases, spontaneous movement often decreases. Again, the system adjusts. This is not a failure. It's a response. The body is always trying to maintain balance. This is why more is not always better. More cardio can sometimes lead to less total movement across the day. In contrast, supporting thermogenesis through daily habits creates a more stable baseline. It does not rely on intensity. It relies on repetition. Over time, this can have a meaningful impact. Another common misunderstanding is expecting immediate results. Cardio can feel productive because it is visible. You complete a session. You feel the effort. Thermogenesis is less visible. It is built through small actions repeated daily. Because of this, it is often underestimated. But when tracked over time, it becomes clear that total daily energy use is influenced by more than just workouts. The key insight is this. Cardio increases energy use temporarily. Thermogenesis determines how your body uses energy continuously. If cardio is your only strategy, your results depend on how often and how intensely you train. If thermogenesis is supported, your body uses energy more consistently throughout the day. The most effective approach is not choosing one over the other. It's aligning both. Use cardio as a structured tool. Support thermogenesis through daily habits. When these are combined, the system becomes more balanced. Not extreme, not forced, but sustainable. In conclusion, fat loss is not just about burning more calories in short periods. It's about how your body uses energy across the entire day. Cardio plays a role. Thermogenesis plays a larger, continuous role. When both are aligned, results become more stable. Not necessarily faster, but more predictable. And predictability is what allows long-term progress. If you found this explanation useful, consider subscribing for more content that breaks down complex health topics into clear and practical ideas. In the description, you'll find a simple breakdown of how to combine cardio and daily habits, so you can review the structure and start applying it in a way that fits your routine.